This video will show you how to define your space asset areas in NEO. If you're unclear about what a space asset area is or the appropriate space asset areas for your building, see the What is a Space Asset Area and How do I Use It video. Defining space asset areas is the same for both new buildings and existing buildings. When you first come in, you will see some space asset areas already populated based on the building type selection. To add additional space asset areas, select here. Doing so will open up a pod for you to start to complete. First step is to select your space asset area from the drop-down. In this case, we'll add a data center. Select the number of floors. Enter the area for your space asset area. We'll try 5,000 square feet. And lastly, specify the arrangement of the space asset area relative to others in your model from the drop-down. Your choices are adjacent grade, meaning that the space asset area is next to another within the model. An example of this is a gymnasium will typically be adjacent grade relative to classroom space asset areas in a school. Another option is hosted, meaning that the space asset area is completely contained within the envelope of another in your model. There's minimal exterior exposure and the floor-to-floor heights are the same. And the third option is stacked, meaning that one space asset area is stacked on top of another. Typical example of this may be in a multi-purpose building that maybe you have ground floor retail with offices stacked on top of it. For the data center that we're adding to our office building, we'll select hosted. Doing this opens up an additional option for you. You have to specify which space asset area this one is hosted by. In this case, we only have one other one, so we will choose the office. Lastly, you can give this particular space asset area a custom name if you want. So it really isn't a data center we're representing here, but rather a server. So we'll specify that as a name, and we can be done. We have now added a new space asset area to our model. However, in doing so, you'll see that we have created a bit of an error here, or a warning, because our total building area is 75,000 square feet, but we now have 80,000 square feet in space asset areas within our model. To fix this, we can simply scale the office area by selecting this button down to 70,000 square feet. See a little dialog box telling you what you did up there pop up. And now our error has gone away. We have a total of 75,000 square feet in each. If you want to, you can change the order of your space asset areas by simply selecting the pod and dragging it over there. So now the office shows up first, server room second. This comes in handy at the end when looking at results, as they will be displayed in the order in which these space asset areas show up here. If you added one in error or had more than you wanted in your defaults, you may use this little garbage can here to select that and simply use it to delete your space asset area. As always, when you're done with your work, don't forget to save. To begin using NEO, go to netenergyoptimizer.com.